Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we are reviewing another one of these Bang Energies, and this one is going to be on the Sourheads flavour. So as always, guys, if you are enjoying the video as well, don't forget to check out my Patreon link in the description below. Anyways, I got this particular drink out of Land of Munchies, again, which is another one of these websites selling American, drinks, candy, soda, whatever. So go check them out. I'll put the link to their website in the description below as well, but if not, just Google it and they will come up as well. And it cost me £2.99, which is actually not that bad, because bearing in mind it's got to be imported and delivery and everything else, and bearing in mind as well, you can pay £2 to £2.50 for a can of Monster out of an English service station or something like that. So £2.99, £3 really isn't that bad. So anyways, let's give you guys a 4/360 of the packaging. So yes, I absolutely love the nice bright lime green on this packaging against the black. It really stands out, really looks good. I've always obviously liked lime green and stuff, hence my channel name. And obviously the lime green on black is a really good combination of a colour scheme. So giving you guys around the can. So apologize, it is cold because it has been in my fridge, so it's steaming up a little bit or misting up. So I said we have the kind of B on the front, which is like a turbo in a way, or like a little kind of crosshairs in the middle. We have the band logo, it's fairly cool, and then we have the Sourheads at the bottom. We have all the ingredients and stuff on the other side, all in the silver writing, and then we have a little bit of a story, which we'll read in a second as well. Around the top here, we have Super Creatine, Ultra CoQ10, EAA Aminos, so yeah, lots of fancy words. And then on the bottom, we have nothing, and the top is finished off on a nice shiny black with, interestingly, a orange pull ring, which is weird. You think it would have made it green or black, but whatever. Anyways, second and close look at the can. So these are sugar free. This one is sugar free, which is good. Now, of course, as it is American, we do have nutritional facts rather than information, so the labeling of ingredients and stuff is a little bit different to what we have here in England. So this is a 473 milliliter can. Now, the total amount of caffeine is 300 milligrams because it doesn't give caffeine per 100 ml in this can. So all it says is the total can is 300 milligrams. So whatever that is per 100 ml. But I think that's quite high, to be honest. Well, it says here, too much caffeine can cause this, that, irritation, blah, blah, blah. Provides 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is no more than 2 cups of coffee. But is that small cups, big cups, this, that. But, still people end up drinking 4 or 5 teas, coffees a day anyway, so you get more caffeine out of them than you would out of one of these. Vitamins are vitamin D, iron, vitamin C, B6, calcium, potassium, niacin, and vitamin B12 and magnesium. But apart from that, yeah, there isn't much else interesting on the ingredients. Having a quick read, again, I don't believe they have to list the sweeteners, or I can't see any sweeteners on there because it's different. So yeah, we just have to guess. Now, reading the story, of course, there's lots of figures and stuff on the side here, which you'll read. Do not use this product if you're pregnant or nursing, yet the usual stuff. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 artificial colours and everything like that, made in USA. Domestic and imported ingredients. So, by the makers of legendary Redline energy products. Make no mistake, Bang is not your stereotypical high sugar, life-sucking soda masquerading an energy drink. Oh, as an energy drink. High sugar drinks spike blood sugar, producing metabolic mayhem, causing you to crash harder than a test tummy into a brick wall. Power up with Bang's potent brain and body rocking fuel, super creatine, caffeine, CoQ10, and essential amino acids. So basically what they're saying is sugar free, it's more natural or something like that. So I guess yes, it's ultimately better as well. So I'm going to give the quick can just a dry because it's a warm day today, so it's really I don't want it to leak all over my desk. So anyways, it is nice and cold. As you can see, it's it's steaming up quite a lot. Always got to have these drinks nice and crisp and cool. Right, so it's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So what did it say? It said no artificial colours. So in reality, a normal energy drink like this would probably be bright green or something like that for Apple. Because I am assuming Sourheads is to do with Apple. I'm guessing the Sourheads is a pun on the kind of Warheads candy sweet thing you get. Those little Warhead things that are like super soury. So I guess that's a take on the Warhead sweet. And I'm guessing it's going to be Apple and everything like that. I'm guessing the colour is going to be green, although it says no artificial colours. So it's probably going to be clear because it's sugar free. Anyways, let's go. Don't explode over me. Thank you very much. There we go. Right, and the colour is, surprise, surprise, it's clear, as I said. It's got no artificial colours, so it is just going to be clear. There we go. So not too many bubbles on the top there, not too many bubbles on the side either. So it is clear, but there seems to be a little tint of kind of white in there, a little bit of a cloudy white. It's not 100% clear. You can see my face, hello, but yeah, there's definitely a bit of cloudiness in there, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not 100% clear as you'd expect. So anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see what we can smell of. Oh yes, it does smell of apple. This is going to be really soury, I think. Really soury. Yeah, smells of apples. Kind of not, hasn't got the strongest smell, but it smells nice. It smells of a nice, sweet apple smell. Yeah, smells quite nice. Cool. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Okay. Not as sour as I was expecting. That is really nice though. That is really, really nice. The flavour in that is incredible. That is really nice. That is superb. That is an absolutely beautiful blend of flavours there. Really impressed with that. So I'll start off the bat by saying, sourness wise, it's really not that sour because, you know, in England we have I'd say a fair amount of, well, not really a fair amount, but we do have, you know, some sour apple drinks, whether it's kind of your more cheaper brands there or the bigger brands up there like your Rockstar, you know, sour apple and stuff like that. And I find them ones to be a bit more soury, maybe because they're full sugar, most of them drinks, whereas this is sugar free. So obviously, I guess I've really only drank the full sugar kind of sour apples many years ago because there isn't kind of really out at the moment anyway. But that obviously being sugar free, maybe it's just making the sour not as strong. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not really that soury. Like I literally drank that and take another sip with kind of no wincing, if that's the correct word to use, or kind of no like, you know, when something's really sour, you kind of go like, oh, or something like that. Like there was none of that. So it really isn't that sour. So maybe some people will want it a bit more soury, which is understandable, but you know, for the most part, it really isn't that soury. Sweetness wise, again, because it's sugar free, it hasn't got that sugary, you know, the sugary kick to it. And even though it's American, I don't believe it has the high fructose corn syrup in it because I didn't see it on there. If it does, then I do apologise. But it doesn't feel syrupy. Even if it has got it, it doesn't feel like it's got the super sickly syrup like a lot of the other American drinks do. You know, like the American Fantas, for example. They are so sweet and so sugary, you know, as I've said many times. But the flavour itself, where you've got beginning, midsection, ending, and then the aftertaste of the drink. So like I say, with the sourness, it's kind of there in the background. It's not really that sour, so it's kind of there lingering around, beginning, midsection of the drink, and then that kind of drops off into not too much sour. So we'll leave that to one side. But the flavour, well, like I said, the flavours are beautiful. It's a really, really spot on, nice, refined, and it is apple, a nice apple flavour. But again, it's not like a apple juice flavour, if that makes sense, or it's not like apple Tizer or anything like that, which is a fizzy apple drink in England. So it definitely is along the kind of energy drink sour apple flavour, but because it's less than that sugar, it hasn't got the syrup and the kind of extra kick to it. So it's more of a it's hard to explain because apple, there's so many different variations of apple, like in terms of juice and fizzy and different brands doing it. The way to describe this is it's a really nice apple flavour, just really, really nice flavour, like really nice, refined to the point apple. But like I said, it's not overly sweet. It doesn't taste of chemicals, but it doesn't taste of real apples. It tastes of the artificial sour apple, which we're used to in any drinks, but a really good variant of it, if that makes sense. So you've got your nice apple flavour beginning, midsection of the drink, and it really, really does nice. It really does, you know, make your taste buds really, really alive, shall I say, in the beginning to the midsection of the drink, because that flavour really, really does bring up in your mouth. And then heading towards the end of the drink, that flavour kind of drops off just a little bit, not too much, but you still got the kind of nice apple flavour there towards the end of the drink. And then with the aftertaste, it kind of again drops off into not much else. But the beginning of that midsection of the drink in here is really, really nice, really incredible drink. Let me take a few more sips. Yeah, beginning mid, the apple, then it goes off a little bit, and then the aftertaste is, yeah, not much, but yeah, really, really superb drink. Really impressed with this. Nice and strong at the beginning, and then dies down a little bit, and then not much in the aftertaste. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the drink. But tell you what, that is really impressive, because I wish there was, well, I say I wish there was more apple drinks in England, which there isn't, because this is American, obviously, bang. But, you know, I really do like apple sour drinks and stuff like that, and I wish we did have more over here. But you know what, that is exactly prime example of how to make a perfect energy drink that's sugar-free, hasn't got aspartame, hasn't got the this in it and that in it and all the other rubbish in it. It is superb, and it proves that you can make a absolutely brilliant flavour just like this, without the need for 60-70 grams of sugar and aspartame and this and that. These drinks really do prove that you can make a good, you know, sugar-free energy drink. So I really am impressed with that, and I've got a load more of these to review, which I'm really happy about. So as always, guys, I will give that, I'll give that a double thumbs up. I really enjoyed that. That was really nice, and the rest of this will go down like a treat. So yeah, as I said, double thumbs up. So as always, viewers, thank you for watching. If you have tried this flavour, let me know in the comments below and tell me what you think of it. If not, go over and Land of Munchies, give them a try, give them a buy, and see what you think as well. So yes, don't forget to check out the description below again as well. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram or Twitter, or as I said at the beginning of the video, you can check out my Patreon. Minimum support is £1, and I'll go towards new drinks, which means new videos for the channel. So as always, viewers, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.